Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Betty La Bomba, I was about to say Betty La Damage, I'll explain that in a bit, is now available to play on PDS, and we're going to take a look into her kit. I already designed a loadout, just a quick little loadout, and we're going to be playing a custom because we're currently recording this on stream, and so I will be grabbing some of the viewers, jumping into a custom, and we're going to test out the new map. Or, like, it's not a new map, but the reworked map. Word is gay. It is word is gay, right? Yeah. But either way, like, this is the loadout I've created so far. Let me explain really quick what's going to happen. If you haven't seen what her kit is, I'm still going to show it, but just in case, you can actually go back into the video where I showed you the kits. So, you know. But basically, the entire kit is going to be resolving about her right-click. Her right-click is very short. Cooldown. Unfortunately, I don't have all the talents available, so I'm going to have to start off with the one that does explosive fire damage. But her right-click is what's going to give us constant healing. I'm going to have constant right-clicks because of the reduce the cooldown of the cluster grenade by 0.4 for each enemy hit by the initial and the secondary explosion. And I also increase the explosion of the radius of the cluster grenade's initial explosion so that I make sure that I hit as much as people as possible so I can have more grenades that explode later. The more grenades that it comes out, the more healing I end up getting because I have stunning entrance 5. Heal for 50 for each enemy hit by the initial and secondary explosions of the cluster grenades. So I can heal up to 6 times, and this is only if we count one enemy per bomb. If one bomb out of the 6, for example, that spawn after ends up hitting 3 people, that will proc 3 times, so you have an idea. When we go to the custom, I actually may end up asking just for some people to test out a couple things. Maybe we'll do it on the TDM. I'll just ask a bunch of people. I'll join the voice chat on stream and tell them just to do a little thing. And I want to see how much we can actually heal with one right click, just so you can see how broken it actually is, because she doesn't have a lot of self-sustain. She has heals on a card that allows you to heal on the jumps, and I've already tested this. It will actually heal you for each one of the jumps. This is actually poorly typed, in my opinion. Nothing against anybody who typed this, but it should be heal for 20 after each individual activation or each charge of the explosive personality, because it literally heals you for each one of the 3. So it's not just activating it, because once you activating it, it's just the initial activation. And once the timer goes down or until you continue to use your charges, you know, that's already the activation, the entire duration of the activation. So as you can understand, it would make a lot more sense saying that individual charges would heal you. But yeah, I tested it out. It doesn't heal you for much. And even then, I don't have the 3rd talent yet, which allows me to have the 3 jumps a lot more. And it's like, if you make the math, it's 300 HP you heal every like 4 seconds. With the right click, you can heal way more than that with just 1 grenade, and you can just toss it a long range and you'll just be safe. And you can just use your movement ability just to run away and get close to your teammates. You gotta be careful with her because she doesn't necessarily have the kit to fight a flank unless you start spamming everything. She does not have self-damage on her main weapon, which is fantastic, something that I already noticed, compared to Dredge. And obviously her bombs are not like Dredge. Her bombs actually start counting 2 seconds after they've been shot, and they can just bounce around, but they will explode after 2 seconds. If not, they will just explode in contact and do 550 damage. There is one thing that is wrong on her like description of the abilities as well, which is actually, it says here that it will deal 510 damage in a small area. But this is a lie, because I actually managed to do 550 without making it explode in contact. Like, I made the grenade be as close as possible. The timer went all the way to the 2 seconds, and it did 550 damage to their feet. If this is going to be changed in the future or not, I don't actually know. All I know is that it is actually what I'm telling you, but I can tell you that the explosive AoE, the area of the explosion, is quite small, unfortunately. All right, but let's go into training grounds real quick, just to show you quickly the abilities, and then we're going to jump into the custom, and that is pretty much it for that part of the video. We already took enough time just to explain all of these things, so let's just go. We have here all the 3 talents, honestly, but I only have this one unlocked because for some reason it doesn't know that I have the season pass. And again, her main fire, individual bullets that can be reloaded 1 by 1. You shoot bombs that will start counting 2 seconds, and then they'll explode if they hit directly. As you can see there, that one didn't even do damage, and it was pretty close, actually. But you can try just to put here a bomb close to him. As you see, the range is extremely weak, but... yeah. Okay. This is extremely hard to do. Eventually you'll get something. It doesn't really matter. But that's your main fire. It's almost like a pip, sort of, if you think about it. It reloads individually. You can stop the reload at any times. Like that. You can just reload one. You'll have your right click, which is one simple grenade that will explode. And depending on how many enemies it hits, that's why we need that that thing that I was saying, that it would increase the initial explosion. If you have this, it will hit more people easier, and as such, you can spawn more weapons, more bullets, actually, more grenades. The secondary explosion. Sorry. The number of grenades that will spawn is depending on how many enemy stuff it hits. People need to understand one thing: for it to spawn up to 6 grenades, that's the max. It counts everything. It counts shields. It counts pets, deployables, enemies, pretty much anything that is red colored. In this case, these victors are somehow white colored for some reason, but you understand my point. So if I shoot the right, it hit 3 people and it spawned 3 extra bullets, especially because with this talent we're gonna do extra damage. But as you can see here, 1 grenade will basically just give me another. And it will continue, like, because it has this very small cooldown. And it does some pretty good damage too. It does more damage than 1 single bullet, so you can just do this and then shoot. And you can see it's actually pretty good. Now, her movability is actually like a buck. It does the damage of a Sati, and the fire is because of the talent. But her movement ability, that's something we're going to be aiming for, which is Chronos and possibly some Death Hands and maybe some Nimble. And Life Rip will be extremely good because we're going to be spamming bombs all the time. But the jump is actually like a buck. You got to look to where you want to go. So if you want to go up, if you want to go front. And I noticed a pattern that it is like, if you don't touch anything, there'll be a little slight pushing you to the sides thing. So I'm just going to jump left, right, left. So there's like a pattern. When it jumps, it pulls you to the side. The first jump will put you to the left side. The second one will go to the right side. And then the third one will push you back to the left side. So you're going to have to get used to that. But other than that, is that pretty easy. As for her Q, for some reason, there is no animation of you throwing it. It'll just do like this. It's a good thing to throw in point while you'll focus on individuals.
I'm on a spree. Double kill. That's 7 in a row. Triple kill.
Now you can definitely make it work. As for the ultimate, obviously, for anybody who's ever seen it, it's literally just a rocket. You can just ride the rocket and then press it again, and it'll be sent if you want without having to. As you see there, for some reason it hit the person in the middle and not that one. That's pretty cool. But you can also ride the rocket until the explosion. Like, you don't have to just send it, but you can send it again, basically just to stay safe. You know, you could just go back and not have to worry about it. One thing you can do is like go up and then look down and just send it over to where you want and stay back. Just basically sending a nuke to your enemies. Maybe a point, maybe whatever you feel like you want to do. Alright, but that's pretty much it. These are all the abilities. She has a lot of explosions. Now, let's get into a custom with the viewers and let's see what we can do. I'm going to be jumping into a custom on Europe. I believe that's at least what it's going to do.
Customize your champion.
I don't know.
Select a champion.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Did you guys hear that? Dun dun dun. Oh my god, her irises are massive. They should make the iris a little bit smaller to give it a little bit more of the color of the eyes, because that's fucking weird. Yeah.
My beauty and wealth were unparalleled. Now, my wealth is gone. Obviously, my beauty remains. It's time I take back what was mine and show the world how delightfully
Shano,
explosive
Shano, go. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's too bad.
Soon we will show them the futility of
Jesus, I'm gonna get demonetized, bro. What the fuck?
Cancel that.
Oh no. I'm gonna be fucking.
Divine. Cancel that. You're so cool. 5. That's right. 4. I'm the best. 3.
Why does it? For some reason, in my idea, this voice would seem better for Cassie's skin.
I got these. We have drawn first blood. Make them pay.
What the fuck are you doing? You teleported.
Yeah, that was sick.
What did you do? Bim, how did you do that? Jesus Christ.
Enemies on the flank. Enemy.
Kill her, King. Kill her, King. Get her.
That's too bad. Little stick. Really?
God. Better already.
Stop the payloads.
Yeah. Keep it great.
Okay. Shit, bro. Hit scans are gonna fuck you up because you don't have any sort of like a fighting back ability. In fact, I actually thought that her right click would have been better if it was like you would shoot the canisters instead of this bomb. Like you could shoot the canister as if it was a Cassie shot. That'd be crazy. Like 2 modes of fire. Got him. Shino is having way too much fun.
15 seconds remaining. 10, 9, 8.
Why is Kettle using default Furia?
5, 4, 3, you never catch me. 1.
Imagine the bombs would actually poppy bomb you. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?
I'm the best. I am blessed. Capture point spawning in 15 seconds.
Check out these effects. That's too bad.
Oh my god! She goes like, oh my sweet with a weapon.
One.
Oh lord. Oh yeah.
Las bombas! Watch our flank! Ay, that stings. Gracias, médico.
Hey, have bombs.
Stop hitting me. Thanks, dog.
You never got me.
Behind us.
Why is it 4v4? Because it's a custom.
Dare they hurt me?
Oh, yeah?
Your life.
Gotta give up.
God dang it. Anything that is like a hit scan, like a Koga or anything with good mobility will just... She'll lose on a 1v1. Like, she reloads these weird canisters that she has in her leg, right? Imagine she actually... Her right click... Shit. Imagine her right click, instead of being this, it would actually... She would shoot the canisters. It would go like a projectile like Cassie.
Send the payload.
It would do like a damage like 400, 450, whatever.
Back in the action. Yes, group up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, keep it ready. Gracias, médico.
Oh, yeah?
Wait. God damn it. PDS. Yeah.
Back in the action.
You are
Hey, guys.
my fire.
Up and that way.
Got him.
Enemies behind us. Time to take it away.
Thank you, healer.
Gracias, médico.
Okay. Enemy double kill. 30 seconds remaining.
Thank you so much.
Fuck.
Enemy killing spree.
So the talents, for anybody wondering, the first talent, it does fire damage by percentage of the HP. So tanks will deal more damage for every single explosion.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't think I'm gonna like her playstyle without having the last talent, honestly.
I don't want to die.
I need the cooldown on the jump so we can, like, we got a Vato in the Kogan, the enemy team, and I can't fucking move. I can't hit them because they just don't stand still. And it's gonna be hard.
Nope.
But basically, just for anyone who's watching the stream right now and or the video,
Capture point spawning in 50.
unfortunately the season pass is not actually working here, so my last talent is not working. That's exactly what I wanted. The first talent actually does fire damage for every single explosion she does. Her second talent makes the Q basically smaller, but you have less cooldown, and it's more effective, but it's just in a smaller area.
Let me sample that.
Purify.
I'm just gonna basically have to play like a little fucking spammer here.
Not cool. Enemies above. Oh yeah.
Check this one out. Incinerate them.
Attack.
You're so cool.
Gracias, médico.
Shit.
Enemy double.
See, hit scans just shred through her. Yeah, but no, but Defiance is gonna be good on her. Provision, I wouldn't say that it would be that good, honestly. Defiance does look good for her.
Better on me.
Enemy double.
This Fury trash. How she died to a Koga? Imagine.
My fire is eternal.
People on the video, hey man, leave her alone.
Need healing. Okay.
You know who that Fury is? She's curly, man.
This one out.
Enemy rampage.
Ah, you fuck.
Thanks.
How dare they hurt me?
30 seconds remaining.
That was awesome.
Instant karma. Oh wait, I didn't notice this. They put it.
15 seconds
Beam. They placed a tower here.
remaining.
Oh, here.
Enemy double kill. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Double kill. Overtime.
Gracias, médico.
Stay in bed.
Incinerate them.
One step closer.
Oh, what the fuck is that camera?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But that's cool. I like it. All right. So my first impressions of Betty La Bomba. Unless your team's going to do the job for you, don't play her. I'm going to explain why I'm saying this. I'm sorry. I'm just have to be extremely honest here. She does low damage to be direct. The AoE size is very small. Like, Dredge has way bigger damage potential than she does because you have to be extremely... Like, even Dredge has more ammo as well, and, like, he's one simple reload. She has to reload every single individual bullet. So definitely defense is necessary on her. As of right now, because of how you can deal with stuff like Kogas and Vatus and etc., I'm just gonna straight, like, you see, both me and Omerix here, we both did pretty much the same shit, right? We had 2 hit scans on our team. Actually, if you count Fury, that would be 3, but if we just count, like, the DPS sort of tanks, I would say that she cannot fight it. That's it. She does not have a self-survival potential or a kit for that. Also, Lard Capside, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. But just just for the idea here, I had this idea when I heard about this champion, you know, coming out. I thought that she would have, like, the bombs, but she would also have something like, for example, let's say what Dredge has. He has the harpoon. He has talents that allows him to use the harpoon more efficiently when it's necessary. Something that she clearly doesn't have. Like, she just has a big, massive kit of explosions, and it's almost like, Jesus, take the fucking wheel. Because it's like, spam everything. Just hit all the fucking buttons. Smash the keyboard with your head if you want to hit something. And hope for the enemies to be stupid enough to just stand in the fucking bombs. Because the AoE on it is extremely low. It just bothers me. Area damage, area damage, area damage, area damage, area damage. Like, holy shit. The champion itself visually looks amazing. I love what they did. I know some people are pissed because they say that this is like them trying to be inclusive, or because she's Afro-Latina, or because she's thick, like whatever. Like, seriously, it's a character in a fucking fantasy game. Shut the fuck up already with that, please. All right, that is the last thing to worry about. But if I had to give one idea of something that I would do, her right click would not be this. Her right click, as you understand, when she reloads, she actually places this in her roulette. I would make her right click be basically, you shoot the canister, but it does not explode. It just basically explodes in the back like a little missile, almost like her ultimate. And this is what they are. She shoots missiles almost like Drogo's, but at low damage, and it goes like sort of like a Cassie, more of speed and smaller hitbox, etc. So she would have 2 main fires, pretty much. One, which was the explosions that, like, you call it Dredge 2.0, whatever the fuck you want to call it, but the right click would allow you to actually to fight something up close, because other than that, I have to spam all the fucking buttons if I want to fight a Koga or a Vatu. I'm fucked. There's nothing you can do with this champion. So my impressions on this champion, she looks fun, but in high helo, she's going to be extremely weak. I'm just calling it right now. She's going to be fan favorite for newbies and, you know, casual TDM players, maybe a Pirates comp or some fucking shit like that. But other than that, high helo is going to be extremely fucking weak. We'll see. We'll see what we can, you know, she's still in PDS. She may end up being changed. Who knows? But other than that, the only thing she's good for, destroying shields. That's all I can say right now. Because even her AoE... Yeah, I know. One of the cards allows you to do that, but, like, even then, you can just buy record and that's it. But I think that, like, even her AoE on her grenades, Beam is going to be playing Betty in the next game. Can you rate her from 1 to 10? It feels bad to do it, but I'm gonna give her a 4. But just for reference, for 7, I'm gonna give him a 6. because the only thing I like about him is mobility. For Vatu, for example, I would give him an 8. So you can have sort of an idea here what I'm going for. Like, Vatu is efficient. He has a lot of mobility, and he can do fucking damage. 7 is lacking on damage, but he's gaining on mobility. But his mobility doesn't mean shit if you can't fucking kill anything. But her mobility is not that great, honestly. I mean, it's good, but it's not fucking crazy. Like, even Bomb King's Poppy Bomb can be better than her mobility, honestly. And Bomb King can actually be precise, something that she can't, unfortunately. But that's pretty much it. Now, I'll hope to see what other people think. Try her out, she's on PDS, and let me know what you think about Betty La Bomba.
Don't